Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cosmic Portal. Today, we want to give our honest review of the movie Tron Ares. This movie came out, I think, a little over a week ago,
October 10th.
October 10th. It has not done well at the movie theaters, but I feel it's a really good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. What did you think about it?
I thought the movie was pretty good. I'm not a big Tron fan. You know, the first one came out, I think, in '82, and then the second one, I think, 2010. With all three movies together, I think I like the second one. That will kind of be my number one, just because I thought the first one they talked a lot. I kind of want to see a little bit more action. So I would do Legacy, then probably the first one, Regular Tron, and then this one, Aries. The colors were outstanding. I was talking to one of my coworkers, and they mentioned um, it might not have done well just because it was too much CGI, which, after he said it, that might have been a thing. I know the budget was about 180 million, and that first weekend it only made 33 million. So big disappointment. I know they were looking at starting the series over again. At this rate, I don't know, but it's still pretty early with only being out a total of 9 days.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It did bring back a few nostalgia moments for me because I liked the first Tron. That was me growing up as a kid. When you saw the life cycles and they grabbed the bar and they went down, I thoroughly enjoyed that. And then for them to bring that back in this movie was really cool to see. Uh, this one, they deal a lot with being in the real world. So I don't know if that made a difference on why it didn't do so well because they spent a lot of time dealing with what would happen if you brought the computer program into the real world and what is going to happen with those programs because they can only stay for a certain amount of time. But it was cool to see they bought back the company, so you did get to see the company in itself, but they didn't bring the characters back from the second one, even though they mentioned them. Um, Jeff Bridges did reprise his role again in the movie, which was kind of neat to see. But this one deals with a totally new set of characters, and they're going with what is it? The person that made the original Master Controller. It's his son. No, actually, it's his grandson, I believe.
Yeah, grandson.
Grandson that's running the company that creates Ares, which is kind of cool. Graphic wise, I think it was neat to see. It was more fluid than the boxy stuff that you've seen in the past. They actually let things go more naturally in this movie. So I enjoyed it. I would definitely want to see it again at some point. I think it is worth the watch if you're a huge Tron fan. What else would you say about this movie?
Well, considering the name of the movie is Tron, Tron is really not, well, he's not in the movie, so I mean, I get why they named the movie Tron. I mean, if I were walking into a room and saw what I saw with the movie, the first thing that'll pop in my mind is Tron, but he's not in the movie, and I guess they trying to, well, kind of is, but kind of not, but come up with, using the title to try to get the older people that watched the original one in '82 and in 2010 back to the theaters to watch it. Um, it didn't work. I hate to say. I didn't watch the cartoon. I know Mark mentioned that, and then because it's been such a long time since seen the first and the second one, I just kind of binge watched those two, so I haven't seen the cartoon at all. Um, with the new characters, like with a lot of movies that they're doing right now, they're trying to bring up a younger generation, and I hate to say it, I still think that our generation are going to the movies because we watched it when we were a lot younger. And I just think the younger people today are just not really going to movies. You know, they're waiting for streaming. You know, renting is obsolete at this point. But it costs a lot of money to go to a movie. And just making a movie for younger generations, forgetting that our generation is the one that's really going to go out and see it. I hate to say it, it's a mistake, and it didn't work for this movie. You know, I saw the original with my dad because it was something new, it's something fresh. But when it comes to the graphics of this, which I think is cool, don't get me wrong, the red is awesome, but when it comes to the graphics, I kind of sometimes feel like I've seen it done already, and they really need to concentrate more on the storyline. But I did like this movie. I wouldn't go to the movies again to see it. You know, it was kind of one and done. But if I was sitting at the house and whenever it comes on cable, you know, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I well, we saw it in Dolby, so
Of course.
which was pretty cool. Now, I'd like to see it in the IMAX. That would have been the only reason I would go back to the movies and see it again, is to see it in a different format. Now, some things that I've heard, which I think is kind of sad, they feel that Jared Leto is the reason that the movie didn't do well, and it looks like every movie that he has done to a point has failed. And I wonder if that may be a reason why some people aren't seeing the movie, because he's in it. And I thought he did a great job in the movie. I have enjoyed quite a few movies that he's been in. I know some people are saying that his Joker was a little off kilter, but he did what he did in those movies, and I never can fault him for what he's done. And this one, I thought he was pretty good. I don't want people to say, well, he's in it, and everything he's done recently hasn't been good. This one is, like I said, a very good movie. When I look at it, I probably would give it maybe 3.5 stars out of 5 stars. It is something that, if you have the time, there's nothing else really going on at the movies right now, I would go check this movie out. It's a very good movie. It's a family movie, so your whole family can sit down and watch it. It's not something that you can't take the kids to see. It is something that, maybe they will find something that they like in Tron, and they'll go back and watch some of the older stuff. What do you think? What are your opinion on the rating of that?
I actually kind of agree with that. You know, I think four would be giving it too much. So I would say, 3.25, 3.5. I think that's a pretty decent rating scale for that movie. Because there is aspects of it that I did like. But maybe because we go to the movies a lot, I know sometimes I'll nitpick. And I guess I kind of got to remember, this is a movie, it's for entertainment. Not every movie can be perfect, and these days are far from being perfect. But overall, I say give it a try. Go ahead, go to the movies. I know AMC because that's where we go usually. I think Tuesdays and Wednesdays is like half off. So, maybe not go to it and see it in Adobe, which if you don't, I think you are missing out when it comes to the colors and the graphics. But, if you don't want to spend that extra money, see it in a regular digital.
Yeah, I agree. Um, I would say, like I said, please check it out. It's a very good movie. I know some people just didn't give it an opportunity, but this is worthwhile seeing. So definitely check it out. So I guess we'll end here. Next time we'll discuss a new movie. Tell us your comments if you have any on this movie, if you have seen it. Below, let us know what you thought, because we would like to hear other people's opinion of it as well. Again, like and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you at the movies.